Let's have some fun with some vocals. Now I've got a drum Apple loop that I've dragged in here and a vocal Apple loop, and let's listen to them, and you'll notice I have both of my auto zoom features enabled. All right, that sounds great. Now I'm going to start by duplicating this track, and I'm going to hold the Command key down so that it duplicates the content as well. And I'm just going to delete the rest of this. So we have just this first hit, and let's play it back at a slower speed so that we're going to get a kind of oscillating of the tail here. All right, good. So what I'm going to do is duplicate it again, and I'm going to hold down Command again, and let's just move this one over now. Still there, and let's hear what that sounds like. Good. So now what I want to do is grab one of these little slices. Let me just zoom in here. And I'll grab that. And I'm going to option drag that down. Let's create a new track first. And there, that's down there. And let's bring this back to the beginning. And I'm going to hit my Command R key command and repeat it maybe 8 times. And we got a bunch of them there. And let's just listen to what that sounds like. All right, so I'm going to grab these and I'm going to speed these up so they're nice and short and staccato. All right, good. Now let's grab some of these and copy them and create some rhythmic offsets. I'm going to hold down Option here, and you'll see I'm not doing the same distance so that there'll be some different rhythms happening here. Let's try this and just see what kind of pattern we get randomly here. All right, that's sounding nice. So let's create another track, and I'm going to split some of these up just randomly on the different tracks so that they're spread between the 2 tracks. And let's start by doing some panning. I'm going to set this to the new stereo pan, and I'm going to narrow the field and tilt it to the left, or rather to the right. And then I'll do this in the opposite direction. Right-click, stereo pan, narrow the field, and we'll orient it in this direction. And these ones will just hard pan for now. And let's hear what that sounds like. All right, now let's select a couple of random hits here. And I'm going to call it the selection-based processing. And I've got a preset here that I like. It's called Lo-Fi Radio, and I've added in an auto filter at the end, and that gives it a bit of coloration. Let's just pre-listen. So you can hear how some are being affected and some aren't, even in the pre-listen function. Let's apply. And there, so some are going to be affected randomly on either channel. Nice. I'm going to copy some of these over here just to, oops, I had them all selected. Let's hit Command Z to undo. I'll just select those 2. Option, drag them over in the holes here. I'm going to nudge them over. Should get some nice rhythmic offsets. And let's grab the whole lot of these and add some fade in. It's another nice new feature. We can do this on multiple regions on different tracks now and fade out as well. So some ideas on how we can have some fun. Now I can also send, let's open the mixer here, and I'll take all of these 4 that I've created, and I'll set up a send here to an unused bus. And let's set up on here a nice little delay plugin. And we can reverse the stereo field. So let's start by going to maybe a tape delay. I'll just use stereo mode for now. And let's see what it sounds like. I'll just loop this area. Let's start by dialing up some send.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm liking the quarter note delay. So now let's go in on this delay return and reverse the stereo imaging. I'm going to go to stereo pan mode. I'll just narrow it slightly, and I'm going to command click to reverse the left and right, so we should get some nice interplay here. So let's listen to this.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
So fun with some vocal samples and Logic 10.3.